Dear students of class 9th, in this video we will revise lesson number 2 of geography. Name of the chapter is Physical Features of India. In this video, today we will discuss the topic that is the Himalayan Mountains. Though in the previous videos also we have discussed about different aspects of this topic, but as most of the students are asking several questions related from this topic, so we will discuss some of the important questions from this topic itself. All of you know that Himalayas are geologically young fold mountains which stretch over the northern border along the northern border of India. These mountain ranges run in a west-east direction from gorge of Indus to the gorge of Brahmaputra. With regard to the Himalayas, they cover a distance of about 2,400 km and their width varies from 400 km in Kashmir to 150 km in Arunachal Pradesh. The altitudinal variations are greater in the eastern half than those in the western half. First, very important question that you may be getting from this topic, that is, how were the Himalayas formed? So if you are getting the question to describe the formation of Himalayas, so you can give answer in this way. The Himalayas were formed by Earth's movement which affected the relief of the Earth in the last phase of its physical history. The area where the Himalayas stand today was occupied by a shallow elongated sea called Tethys, which was sandwiched between two land masses, the Angara land in the north and the Gondwana land in the south. The sea covered a large area from Indo-Myanmar border in the east to Western Asia, northern and central part of Africa, to the Gulf of Guinea in the South Atlantic Ocean. For millions of years, denudation of these two landmasses resulted in deposition of silts or sediments into the sea. When Indo-Australian plate moved slowly towards much larger Eurasian plate in the north, this made the sea shrink. It buckled up the sediments into mighty fold mountains. These mountains are called Himalayas. In the beginning, I told you in these videos that the Himalayas are young fold mountains. So this question is also very important. You may be getting, why are the Himalayas called young fold mountains? So when you are getting this question, in very simple way, what you can give as answer, Himalayas are called young fold mountains because compared to several other mountains, the Himalayas are young in age. They are called fold mountains because they are made of at least three major folds or parallel ranges, Himadri, or you can say the Great Himalaya, Himachal, or the Lesser Himalaya or the Middle Himalayas, and the Shivalik, or you can say the Outer Himalayas. So these Himalayan ranges are characterized by high peaks, gorges, ice-capped valleys, glaciers, glaciated topography, and steep slopes, which indicate that the Himalayan mountains are still very young. Or in other words, you can give answer of the same question what I told you in the previous videos also. Himalayas are called young mountains because they have been formed during the latest mountain building movement period, that is alpine. They are also called fold mountains because they have been formed by the folding of sediments lying in the terraces due to the compressional force. When the Indo-Australian plate moved towards much larger Eurasian plate in the north. After that, from the same topic, you may be getting very simple questions like mention the characteristics of Himadri range or the inner Himalaya or the greater Himalaya. So very simple points which can be included in the answer. The northernmost range is known as the Great Himalaya or the inner Himalaya. Another very common characteristic, it is the highest range with an average height of about 6,000 meter. Next feature, it contains all the prominent means important, prominent means important peaks of the Himalayas. Another feature, the folds of the Great Himalayas are asymmetrical in nature. Another feature, the core, that means innermost part of the Himalaya, is composed of granite. So these are all about the northernmost range. Now, in the middle, we are getting the Himachal or the Lesser Himalaya, the middle range, second range. So it is known as Himachal or the Lesser Himalaya. It lies to the south of the Himadri range, and it is most rugged mountain system. The altitude varies between 3,700 to 4,500 meter with average width of about 50 kilometer. This range consists of famous valley of Kashmir, the Kangra Valley, the Kullu Valley. Then the third range, that is the Shivalik or the Outer Himalaya. So this is the southernmost range, which is known as Shivalik or the Outer Himalaya. The Shivalik extends over a width of about 10 to 50 kilometer, and average elevation is varying in between 900 to 1100 meter. This range is composed of unconsolidated, or you can say the soft sediments brought down by the rivers from the main Himalayan ranges located further north. So these are some of the important features of the ranges of the Himalayas, and you may be getting about the question related to Purvanchal also. Here you can see the map. In the northeast, we are getting, in this part, we are getting some of the hills. So these hills are constituting Purvanchal, or you can say the eastern hill. So in the map you can very easily say like Garo, Khasi, Jansia, Patakai, Boom. So these are the hills which are constituting Purvanchal, or you can say the eastern hills. So these are all about the Himalayas or the ranges of the Himalayas, and about the next topic we will discuss in the